Oh, you fancy, huh?
Hey friend, hey, welcome back to Fortune Stresses. And if you're new over here, welcome to Fortune Stresses. Over here, I just do my hair. I am on a healthy, relaxed hair journey, so I try to do healthy things with my hair. So today in this video, we are going to talk about a hair routine. All right, so we're going to talk about my hair routine. So when you are starting your hair journey, one of the first steps, and I say one of the first steps, you have to create a hair routine for your hair because a hair routine will ensure that you stay on track for the things that you need to do. I think a hair routine is very, very important to the success of your hair journey. So you have to create a hair routine that works for you. You have to create a routine that works for you. And when I say that is it's according to what you got going on in your life, what yeah, yeah, because all of our lives are different. So yeah, it's according to what you got going on. If you are a very active person, you work out a lot, maybe on your hair journey you need to incorporate wash days more often in your hair journey. Maybe if you're a person that don't work out as much, maybe you don't need to incorporate washing your hair as often. It's all according to what what your life is what your life is, what your hair needs. Number one, what your hair needs. Um, so yeah. So I'm gonna tell you guys what my hair routine is. And I've been doing this hair routine for a while now. I have added some things out, I've taken some things out because sometimes some things just don't work well with my hair. Sometimes some things have not worked well with my hair. So I have taken some things out, I have added some things, I've replaced some things, I've changed some things throughout the journey, and that's what a hair routine is to see what actually works for your hair. So the first place where I'm going to start off at, I'm going to start talking about relaxer day. So relaxers. So what I found that works well with my hair for is a relaxer. No, actually, let's not start with the relaxer. Let's start before the relaxer. Let's start with the pre-relaxer routine. Let's start there because before the relaxer, there's a pre-relaxer routine. In order to have a successful relaxer day, you have to have a successful pre-relaxer routine. So some people in their pre-relaxer routine, some people would do a protein treatment, and then the next week in the next 2 weeks they'll do their relaxer. And the reason why some people do protein treatments is because relaxers is going to strip everything from your hair. So it's going to strip all the protein, all the bonds, all the moisture. It's going to strip everything from your hair. So therefore, some people put protein treatments in their hair to try to build their hair up before they get the relaxer. And I've seen that this works out wonders for people's hair. In my routine, I don't do a protein treatment. I do a moisturizing treatment because moisture is my biggest enemy. Through my hair journey, moisture is my biggest enemy. My hair lacks moisture incredibly, and things that I've learned now that I did not know before. So my natural hair texture is 4C, and what I've learned is that 4C hair textured hair is one of the driest textured hair. And the reason why it's the driest textured hair is because our coils are very, very tight. While other textures, their coils are a little looser, a little relaxed. Our coils are very, very tight, so that it is kind of hard to get the moisture into our coils and for the moisture to stay because the coils are so tight together. So, because I know moisture is my biggest enemy, I do a moisturizing treatment a week before my relaxer. So, when I do my moisturizing treatment, I'm going to do a hair mask. I usually do a hair mask. And then also with that moisturizing treatment, I'm gonna still try to get some type of protein into my treatment as well. So then I may do I'll do a hair mask. I might plug it here or whatever. the product or whatever really doesn't matter, but I might do a hair mask, and then I'll do like a protein shampoo or protein conditioner. I try to get some type of protein in my hair to balance that moisture out with the hair mask. So that's my pre-relaxer routine usually involves that. Then also what I usually do on my pre-relaxer routine, I also moisturize and seal my hair really, really good, really, really good, because I don't want the relaxer um to over process my hair, and I I honestly like the Texlax better. The Texlax look better, as opposed to the bone straight look. So what I will say is that if you're looking for a bone straight look, then I would say don't put like a whole bunch of moisturizers and oils and stuff in your hair a week before the relaxer. But if you're looking for a more of a Texlex look, a more of a kind of like natural almost type of look or whatever, then I would say that then this routine would be great for you. But I put a lot of I put my liquid my liquid conditioner, I put my cream, and I put my oil in my hair, and I make sure I coat my hair with these products. I usually put my hair in like some bantu knots or something or whatever, and I usually wear my head wrap, so I wear my cap, my what is it, stocking cap over my hair, over them bantu knots all week until relaxer day. So then relaxer day. So relaxer day, I choose to use the no lie relaxer because no lie relaxers are less harsher on your scalp, but they are harsh on your actual hair. Lie relaxers are um harsher on your scalp, but they are less harsher on your actual hair. So both of them, between both of them, I say pick one between the evils or whatever. It all is according to your hair texture, your hair type, what you want to see in your hair. For me, um, I would rather I would rather my scalp not have any issues. And I'm not a professional. Let me add that as well, because if you are getting relaxers professionally done or whatever, or if you yourself is a cosmetologist, then that's a whole different ball game or whatever. But for me, I'm not a professional. I didn't go to cosmetology school or whatever. So with my level of expertise or whatever, I think no lie relaxer is best for me in my scalp. I can deal with um the hair not being as healthy or whatever, and me trying to build my hair up as opposed to scalp issues. I've had scalp issues in the past, and scalp issues getting relaxer burns from relaxers are not fun at all. They are horrible. They are horrible. I mean, the whole process, like they are horrible. I remember it being really soft. I remember the healing process. Like it's like a scab on your scalp or whatever and everything. When the product hit that scab, it's horrible. It's horrible. So I can deal with I'll take the not so healthy hair as opposed to scalp issues. So I always do a no lie relaxer. Now the type of the type of no lie relaxer actually depends on the state of my hair. So if I'm in a long stretch relaxer stretch, like 4, 5, 6 months, usually I'm gonna go for the Dark and Lovely. I'm gonna go for Dark and Lovely. I'm gonna go for Dark and Lovely Super. If I am 3 to 4 months post relaxer, I might go for the ORS. Depending on how coarse my hair is, I might do the regular ORS. If I am 2 months post relaxer, and that's my cutoff point where it's like that's the earliest that I will relax my hair. 2 months. If I'm 2 months in, then I would do Hawaiian Silky because I found that that is a lighter textured, a lighter relaxer or whatever. So I'll do Hawaiian Silky. So I'll do my relaxer, and my relaxer routine What something I also added into my wash days, which is part of my relaxer routine as well now, is deep conditioning every wash day. Every wash day, I am deep conditioning. So I'm going to do everything that's in the relaxer kit, and then I'm going to deep condition my hair, and then usually with my routine, I'm going to moisturize and seal my hair, and then I'm going to put my hair in French braids and call it a day. Um, 1 week post my relaxer, then most of the time, and I say most of the time, I'm going to do a protein treatment because now I need to put that protein back into my hair. The protein treatment that I prefer is I prefer soft protein treatments as opposed to hard protein treatments. So I'm going to do the RS hair mayonnaise. That's my protein treatment. I'm going to also deep condition my hair, moisturize and seal, French braid my hair back up. Okay, 2 weeks post relaxer. 2 weeks post relaxer. Now I'm going to do a moisturizing treatment, a hair mask, because now I need to put that moisture back in my hair. Like I did the protein treatments, all that. I need to put some moisture back in my hair. So I'm going to do a moisturizing treatment, and then I'm going to deep condition my hair also with that wash type. Then I'm going to moisturize and seal, and then I'm going to French braid my hair back up. 3 weeks post relaxer. 3 weeks post relaxer. Now I am going to do a hot oil treatment. So the hot oil treatment that I have been preferring here lately is a onion hot oil treatment. Onions are really, really good for your hair. They have a lot of good benefits. So I would prefer onion hot oil treatment. All right, so that's 3 weeks post relaxer. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to wash and shampoo my hair, and then I'm going to deep condition my hair. Deep condition my hair because deep conditioners are in every wash day. So now I am 4 months post relaxer. So now I'm 4 months post relaxer. So now I am going to do a DIY hair mask. I'm going to do a DIY hair mask that incorporates some type of protein because now I need more protein. I need protein back in my hair again. So I'm going to do a hair mask that combines moisture and protein. I'm going to do a DIY hair mask. I think DIY hair masks are very good for our hair. I just got asked the question recently, like, what's the science behind putting food in your hair? I don't know what the science is behind putting food in your hair, but what I do know is that before all of these companies created hair products, what was we using in our hair? What was we using our hair? So I know some people in their family they have generations that go back or whatever, and some generations like one in particular I could recall listening to recently is Cardi B recently talked about her hair journey experience or whatever. And while I'm talking about Cardi B, I'm not trying to promote her products because I've been hearing mixed reviews about her hair products or whatever. But she did talk about, in her family when she was growing up, the women they would be cooking up stuff in the kitchen and it would be for your hair or whatever. So like in some families they do some families do have that culture and they continue that culture or whatever and everything. Now my family, I was not blessed to be in a family that continued those cultural things or whatever. In my family, we were really moderate. I'm gonna say it in the voiceover. But yeah, everything was really modern in my family. So relaxer at 9 years old, and yeah, that's what we did. But in a lot of different cultures or whatever, they continue the culture or whatever. So I'm not going to say food in your hair is a bad thing. But what I'm going to say is that at some point before all these companies came about with all these products, we had to take care of our hair some way. That's what I'm going to say. So I don't know. So do I suggest that you leave food in your hair overnight or yeah, no, I don't. And I do also suggest if you want to use food products or whatever, or food or whatever, to make sure that you thoroughly rinse it out. So usually, if I do a DIY hair mask, I am also using a clarifying shampoo and conditioner to make sure I clear all of that stuff out of my head. So yeah, that's my 4th week. So then in my 5th wash day, 5 weeks post relaxer. Now I'm going into the phase of pretty much most likely wearing my hair out because I do like to wear my hair out at some point. So now I'm going to do I already did my clarifying shampoo and conditioner in the last wash day. So I'm probably going to do a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, and I'm going to make sure that I use a lot of heat protectant, and I usually flat iron my hair. All right, so I'll wear my hair out in the flat iron state for like a week. Sometimes if depending on how my hair is, I'll wrap it, or I might use flexi rods in my hair routine. 6 weeks post relaxer, then I may curl my hair. I'm using heat styling again. This is part of my routine. I'm not telling you this is a healthy routine, but I'm telling you this is part of my routine. This is what I usually do with my hair. I'll curl my hair. So yeah, that wash day, I'll have probably a moisturizing wash day, most likely. And then I'll curl my hair. And then my 7th week post relaxer, I may do like a twist out or a braid out, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, twist out, braid out, wash day, moisturizing, shampoo and conditioner, and deep condition also. And then we are 9 weeks post relaxer. Now I'm gonna go into like a rest mode with my hair. Now I'm gonna go into the rest mode because for a month I've been wearing my hair out, all types of stuff, whatever, and everything. So now I'm gonna go into a rest mode with my hair. So now I'm gonna do my wash day, moisturizing shampoo, conditioner, deep condition, and then I'm gonna French braid my hair from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 weeks post relaxer. I'm still in rest recovery mode. 13 weeks post relaxer, 14 weeks post relaxer. Now I may do my relaxer. I may do a relaxer. I may do a relaxer. But before I do my relaxer, I'm gonna do my pre-relaxer routine all over again. Then I'm gonna do my relaxer in the next week. So I don't know how many weeks we in now. And then the next week after that, then I'm gonna go into my protective style. So the two protective styles that I'm using right now to protect my hair is mini braids, which these are my mini braids right now, and mini twists. I find mini braids and mini twists very, very good for my hair. I have taken out wigs and synthetic hair in my hair. I used to wear wigs. I used to put synthetic hair in my hair. I've taken that out of my routine. Now it's just mini braids and mini twists. So I'll usually keep my mini braids and mini twists in my hair for a good 3 months. Within them 3 months, I'm going to redo my hair in 1 month. So 1 month is the max time I would tell you to keep a protective style in your hair, because after 1 month it gets very, very hectic and you can start losing hair at that point. So 1 month, in 1 month's time, I'm going to refresh my hair. I'm going to refresh the back first, and I'm going to refresh the front. So within them 3 months, I'm going to refresh my hair at least 2 times, at least 2 times. Then I'm going to remove my protective style, and then I'm going to start the whole process all over again. So that is my routine, my hair routine. So yeah, I would say, like, if you're looking for a hair routine, I would say take bits and pieces from different people, whatever, and create a routine that's good for you, your hair, and your lifestyle. So if you like this video, please make sure you like this video. If you have any comments, please leave your comments in the comment section. Comments that can help somebody just starting their hair routine, things that can help them. And if you are new over here, please hit that subscribe button.